gentlemen. In the bottom right of Golden Aura, we do have Twisted Minds Classic. In the top left, we do have Rogue, I think playing for Team Falcon there. Not sure if he's still on the team, would need to double check after EWC is over now. No block here from Classic attempted. He's just gonna go for a regular scout. Hello Party Prophet, I hope you're doing good. Good to see you, good to see you. Clive's gonna find this hatchery now. It's gonna be like, alright, everything's normal. You're not gonna one base all in me. There's no proxy hatchery, there's no baneling bust. That's faster than lightning. There's no super early roach warren on one base. I'm gonna be fine. A little bit of a misrally here. Oh, he did this on purpose to get it on the correct mineral field. Interesting. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I can. So I made this unclickable, but I can basically click all of these. I mean, I can click on the groups, even though I made them unclickable now. So this doesn't work for this interface. Very interesting to see. I didn't know about this. Pretty sure I made those unclickable. Adept gonna be Corona boosted out here, and yeah, of course the Stargate coming up behind this. Very standard stuff. This probe really toying with those links. And he's only gonna drop shields. Now the Adept's gonna come across and he's gonna save his brother, the probe. Meanwhile, hatchery going down here for Rogue. Spawning pool is gonna get speed. Did pull out of gas here. No extra gas for the man. No faster layer behind this. At least for now. No, I like this position here. He's gonna throw down a pylon so he eventually can warp in static D before he warps in the Nexus there at some point. You should definitely go for the other Nexus first though, but you never know. Can you get a drone in now? Not gonna find the man. But can you get one on the natural? He does. Good, nice first Adept here. One Adept for a drone, definitely something you like to see at this point of the game. I mean, you don't really want to lose the Adept to be honest, but yeah, it's better than nothing. If you like to commit a one Adept and then you get a probe for the basically just a scouting information, I think it's a great play. So yeah, see, he's gonna take this base first, but this is gonna be great for the fourth base. So you can set up static D, you can set up like a sheep battery cannon setup already on the low ground and then grab the base afterwards. That's a really cool thing. I mean, this is truly a Protoss map. That's where you can see it. Oracles rotating in, but 3 queens and a spore waiting here. Still gonna get 1 drone, but losing 1 oracle. Poof! So he kills 4 drones, sacrifices an oracle. I don't think that's worth it. Definitely happy as Rogue. Happier if you would have not sacrificed like more than 1 or 2 drones, but I mean, you're still gonna be fine. And you just did remove one of the big drone killers from your opponent's arsenal here. He's gonna poke out these. Oh, that was a little bit of a misplay there. basically pushing these drones in, but can he get this last shot? Oh, the Oracle is gonna survive here. If he gets that Oracle as well, I think Classic is gonna be kicking himself. Going into a Robo now, Twilight did finish up. We do see the Forge already researching +1 as well. 2 Adepts now shading into this base here, did decide against it. I think he just lost an Oracle again. I think he just lost... No, wait, he didn't. It might have been a stasis trap. The other Oracle is still alive here. I can have a look at it in a second. It's waiting here at home, guarding the 3rd base. A couple of Adepts trying to see what they can find with the shade. Did see the Evolution Chamber earlier, does not know about the Roach Run yet. But he should be fine. He's making Immortals. He's going into Charge, he's going into Templar Archives. He's going to be super happy, super healthy. 3 bases. And he's probably going to push out soon and take his 4th base here. He's looking very good. Making his extra gates right now. And once those up, he has an opportunity. There might be some aggression here from Rogue first. Hydralisk then on the way. Oh wow, okay, so he's taking a 4th here. I would have loved to seen a pylon here and then made like static D here already. Because as you can see, this is already a dangerous position. So he's trying to grow into that bottom left corner where the gold base is. So you can attack that gold base if need be and possibly even take it yourself eventually. But I think it's not the goal to take it, but rather just to have this position. And there we go, 1 Adept. Is she gonna fit the wall? She's gonna make it perfectly. Storm about to finish up, +1 also. Oracle trying to get a little bit of scouting information. It actually should have poked in, because this is a big committed roach attack here. Now from our Zerg player, the roaches are about to hit the field here, and then they will just go across the chasm here and try to kill off their opponent, which is going to be classic in this case. A shield battery being warped in here to help out the Adept. Hold the line, definitely a good idea. Hydra, Roach. There we go, man. And going into an infestation pit, now going into extra workers. But oh my god, a beautiful surround here with those links, but quick, swift storms. It's gonna lose 1 High Templar. But the beautiful stuff here from... Beautiful tactic here from Rogue, very nice executed. Infestation pit, halfway done here. Hydralisk upgrades, they don't have speed yet, so definitely something I guess you would have wanted to get first, because you kind of need to dodge those storms. It's a low commitment, very interesting stuff here. Definitely, you just basically decided to, alright, let's make some army now and poke a little bit. And then get into extra economy again and tech. Overload speed on the way. Hydra speed on the way. Lurker then on the way. This 4th base now is droned up properly. 5th base on the way. Rogue growing in a very interesting rate. And we do see the lair finally being clicked as well. And on the other side, Classic, I mean, yeah, he's looking good. He's looking solid behind us. He should probably go into his air tech soon. He's actually going into 2 extra robots first. Try and ground stomp this composition here from Rogue. Yeah. I was thinking so hard on this name and I still got it wrong. Yeah, you should already start your air upgrades at this point here as Classic. I mean, you can always transition into 2 gate carrier or something with this. There's a few zealots trying to run by in the north. Meanwhile, the attack is poking here on the bottom side. He's going to catch a lurker a little bit out of position, but managed to salvage that here. Rogue is. So Rogue's going to be fine. He's going to be nice and tight. He's going to throw up a spy already and possibly get some air upgrades here going, or a greater spy even to open up the attack. Going to find out about the 2nd forge. It's a very interesting forge timing if you ask me. Does he? No, nothing yet out of that Stargate. So, no mothership, no, no Stargates, no carriers. Nothing really here on the air front. Classic not trying to push in here, but this army could come around. Is this gonna be the Stasis Forest of Doom, though? Oh, the door is open. Oh, the door is open. So we're gonna get probably a base for a base. We always have the recall potential here for the pros player, so need to be careful. Lurkers trying to rotate in. Nice. Oh, nice storm down those drones. Oh god, that's death zone there. He should definitely focus down that nexus. He's gonna focus on the tech first, but yeah, he can't get his army out. He's gonna get some valuable tech though. I mean, look at this. Templar Archives is here. He did get all of the robos. He's gonna kill a ton of workers as well. He's gonna lose a lot as well though. He'd already did lose 2 bases. He's gonna lose a 3rd base. He's gonna be pushed back to 2 bases. I don't think that's something you can play. And there we go. Recall is attempted here. The army is not in a good position, I want to say. Storms are going down. There's so many storms here, and yeah, Roach is gonna try and evacuate as much as he can. Another storm flank coming here from the bottom left, and things are looking good for our Protoss player. He did not lose actually a base. He only lost like 1 base economy. He lost a lot of his tech, but he's going into carriers now. So he's still only on 1 Stargate if I see this correctly, but he can just throw down these robos again. He can throw down a Templar Twilight again, a Templar Archive, and he can throw down a Sardonic again. He can. Oh, he can't make a Stargate right now, I guess. Now that Roach is stuck. He's still gonna get out. Lurk is burrowing here. And that's not something you want to go through. Dark did never remake these hatcheries. He's just now starting. He's so low on money. Sorry, Rogue, my god, it passes too many Dark games at this point. Yeah, I feel that this is one of the big mistakes he did just make there, and yeah, he might just be punished severely for this mistake, because Classic can just grind him down with storms at this point. I mean, look at this, he's just using energy for money. It's like when you go into crypto and you put in $100 and then on the next day they're up like 50% and then you cash out and then you're like, yeah, just energy for money, man. Kills another base, and this is when the income plummets. My god. This is all that is left mining here, and this is about to run out in any second here. It's like less than a minute of mining he has left on those bases. Trying to retake this base. He has so many drones, but he has nothing to mine from right now. No location. And he didn't kill the bases from Classic, so Classic has been... Look at the income advantage. Classic's been just... This was the big fight. I think we can't see the army size. This was when they fought. And now we go into income. This is when it dipped. Boom. So, Rogue trying to go across the map, trying to shove it up, I guess. Trying to get in a good position with these lurkers, but they might be a little bit too split up here. A lot of them actually getting caught here on the top. Those being so isolated from the rest of the lurkers, definitely a big mistake here. They're not trading well. You're losing half of your army basically for free here as Rogue. And he's trying to make something work, but I mean, he might not just not have enough here. Classic with these air units, he's gonna be able to crush these. He's making another Stargate. He already has a carrier, I want to say, somewhere. There we go. A couple of carriers actually coming in. He's gonna kill these 2 Hydras, and now we only have lurkers left. He can kill all of them. I mean, he's trying to split up these lurkers, but then he runs into zealots, and yeah, just gonna GG out here. Classic gonna take that first game of the series. Definitely you could see some mistakes there from Rogue. He had some weird decisions. Some things where he might have misread the game a little bit. And yeah, did pay with it, with his life for it in this game, in this series for now. See if he can come back. The water. Let me see, I can pull it out here. So far, Classic. Oh, it's not a best of 1. Classic is 1-0. As we go into map number 2, it's gonna be Oceanborn. the top left, we do have Classic, and for Twisted Minds, in the bottom right, Team Falcon's Rogue. Alrighty. Standard openings. What do you bet? Nexus, Cybernetics Core, Pylon, Gas, Pylon, Stargate. On the other side, Gas, Pool, third base. This is gonna be what we will see. Beautiful. Cybernetics Core. I love it. This building is the greatest, truly the greatest of all. So many possibilities. I mean, this is something where you, like, if so, I talked about this earlier, like low worker starts with lower possible economies, or like one basis with single gases as rich Vespian geysers, right? So you effectively need 3 less drones to mine the same amount of gas as you can do right now with the normal geysers. It would shrink in your economy, but it would also enable you to just get more gas on lower units, so you can get it faster on lower workers, right? And this would get or bring back power to a lot of early tech structures, like the Cybernetics Core. It would actually be an important building again, and not just a stone to step on. I'm gonna see if I can set up some tournaments like that maybe in the future. Invite some people. Adept coming across the map here. Just gonna scout the drone count. Oh, that would have been a great pickup actually. Oracle should enable this. Anyways, nice scout here by Rogue, not Dark. Come in, it's gonna see the oracles. You see no Void Ray, no Phoenix. Third base finishing up here. Spore Crawler's on the way. No, those links getting caught here, but they do manage to grab energy off that Oracle, so the Oracle is going to be a little bit worse for harassment now. Oh, that's an interesting throw. Tried to run past, but didn't make it. Stoker's going to punish for that one. And 2 extra gates and the Twilight Council after 2 oracles. So no third oracle, a little bit of an adjustment here in this game from Classic. And of course going into a very, very fast Twilight Council here. No Forge with this council. Also no robotics. So there's a lot of possibilities. You can just make a charge lot attack. It can be blink pressure. And it can also be a delayed Glaives, even though I haven't really seen it so far. But there we go, it's a delayed Glaives attack with a robo afterwards. He did just lose an Oracle for 2 probes or 2 workers. And I think that's where you kind of feel like that's not where you want to go as Classic. Oh my god, is he gonna lose another Oracle? No, keeps it alive here. Rogue a tiny bit, ooh, a tiny bit too late there. My god, he's really scraping the sun there with this Oracle, man. He already has a spoonful of sun energy. Is he gonna save these adepts though? I mean, he kind of really needed those. He kind of wanted to have as many as he can with these glaives, because that's when his power spike is gonna hit. So already losing 2 adepts there for, like, I mean, he traded for a lot of links, but just losing them didn't really feel like the correct choice, in my opinion, before you hit your upgrade, right? I mean, he can still maybe make this work. We're gonna see here in a moment when all of these adepts reveal themselves here to Rogue. He sees them now, he's like, alright, what about, now I know what you're doing. He's gonna throw down an Evo Chamber, but that can be busted down. He's gonna go ahead and just shade into the third. There's a lot of drones here. Drones are trying to evacuate, trying to bounce back, bounce away. Glaive's not done yet. He's fighting a little bit too early. There we go. Glaives are done. Finally, he can really dish out that DPS. And yeah, he's just gonna reinforce for now with 4 more adepts. 2 are isolated right now. Needs to get them in line here. Only queens to push against the adepts. I don't think that's gonna help you that well, Rogue. Yeah, and yeah, Classic's gonna go for the bust. It seems like. Gonna try to trade out against those trees here. Transfusion not gonna be able to keep those alive. High energy ones also falling. Getting focused down first and foremost, and yeah. Rogue not really dealing with this as of yet. He might stabilize though. The adepts are kind of starting to thin out. We haven't lost any workers yet. And this is where it starts though. These drones did not get pulled. He's very confident that he can kind of overwhelm you. I mean, losing 5 workers is fine if you can keep it down to 5. But this is not an all-in. This is just a committed pressure. These 3 adepts are gonna go into the main base. Can maybe get another few workers here. He's gonna get 7, 8. Yeah, this is starting to hurt at this point. With the 5 I was very okay. 8 is a little bit meh. He did also lose a lot of queens, remember? He did lose a lot of links, so I think this is good for Classic. And he has his follow-up. He has his base up and running. He has the charge on the way, Templar Archives on the way. He still not has a forge. That's the only thing I guess he's missing. He kind of sacrificed in this rotation of tech. But yeah, I think that's something he's probably gonna keep an eye on, what he wants to get as next, with the 4th base coming up here as well. So we do see already the +1 being done here for Dark. So he's gonna have strong Roach Ravagers. They're gonna be trading a little bit more efficient than they should be against those gateway units. If we take a look at the units actually, I mean, this is a very immortal-centric army. It's a very heavy anti-roach force. But Rogue definitely has some units to make something work here. Hallucination scouts coming in now. No storm, so he's only going charge and archons with this for now. From the Templar Archives. Forge, finally, double forge actually coming online. Like the choice, he's gonna get armor and damage here. Same time. This follow-up push is gonna be devastating if there's not gonna be lurkers, and it seems this might just hit a little bit too fast. It's not gonna have 1-1 or anything of those sorts. But yeah, it might just be a little bit too much. 2 adepts coming in here at the 4th base, killing a couple of drones, but there's not really any drones. Oh, actually, most of them did evacuate here. Quick pull there by our Zerg player. There we go. Those forges, they're there, but he's not using them yet. Finally, releasing these upgrades getting started, as well as the adepts rotating in again here. So this is only meant to be a poke here. He really wants to commit with his upgrades being done in like a minute or so. And he wants to start poking now. Maybe I could shave off some units, maybe I can trade a little bit against you. Yeah, he's actually really pushing in here. He's gonna push the issue. He's gonna kill so many of these roaches just with like immortals and force fields. And a crushing phase there. Not enough hydras there. And yeah, starting to make some lurkers, but he's definitely gonna lose his base. He's gonna lose these hydras. He's gonna cancel the rest here. And that's a good poke if you ask me. Classic looking really solid. Force field's coming down, but he should be out of energy at this point. Only 1 there. And yeah, Classic, he just poked out, quote unquote, poked out a base. And now he's pulling back. And he has this follow-up timing. He has Storm on the way. He has his 1-1 upgrades on the way. Once these are all finished up, he also has the space, of course. He's looking so good. I mean, he can do everything he wants. He can just go ahead and throw up a 5th base. He can go into Stargate Tech now. The further Stargate Tech, right? Fleet Beacon. He can just go for round 2 in a little bit when he finishes up his upgrades. He has double immortal production going for a while now, and he has so many immortals. And Rogue is kind of scrambling to get back in this game. He does not have a 4th up and running yet. He kind of needs a 5th base at this point, which he's also missing. He's definitely not growing as much as you see from most of the other Zerg players who are really on top of the game currently. It feels like he's kind of playing a little bit scared, which is kind of weird, but well, it just looks like that. He's not really going out on the map, he's not really going scouting. I mean, he scouts the main, but that's about it. He doesn't really see anything coming to his bases, right? This is his furthest scout, this overlord with the base. And this is where the army comes in now. He's gonna kill that queen, and he's probably gonna get a pretty good position here on Rogue's army. He's gonna deny the base for now. I hope he re-queued it on the other position. Lurkers are not really in that good of a location. He kind of stacked on that ramp, not defending the space here. Some beautiful storms. Oh my god, that was a ton of damage there on those roaches. Lurkers rotating down now, but the War Prism already in the different location here to set up the potential flank or some run-bys. Now pushing in now with this main force here. 1-1 is finished, of course. Templar's not throwing down enough storms here. We need to attack on those lurkers. There we go. Oracle, the one Oracle that survived, coming in here with the perfect moment. But I mean, this is gonna start to get pushed back here, and with no more storms left, this is gonna fall here. Oh, you definitely should commit to these units there. You really want to grab all of these immortals there. And this is being seen. These zealots are gonna get pushed back as well. Classic definitely getting a little bit fortunate that he can keep 4 immortals alive. Should have rotated back with his army after he got the cancel again here on this base. Oh, wait, he didn't cancel it, right? I mean, he was looking really good. I wonder what happened with the attack, man. I look over to the zealots on the other side once, and then he just loses everything. Bye-bye, observer, overseer, whatever. Prism is gonna generate that vision. Spy on the way here, +3 attack. It's about to finish up. Those are gonna be the most insane lurkers you'll ever see. With 36 damage against armor right now, 24 against non-armored. And it's gonna be finishing up in 10 seconds here. Those lurkers are wrecking those zealots, my god. But this is the big test. 39 and 26, that's some juicy damage. And those are armored, so it's 40 damage against those immortals. They basically do as much damage to immortals as immortals do to them. There you go, immortals. But it might just not be enough. Oh my god, too many immortals, a good arc. Enough reinforcements, Classic gonna take the game. GG, it's gonna be called.